It's a little scary being 60, but the thing to remember is that it's just a number. It's a big number, one of the biggest, but still, it's just a number. It's not that scary. There is good news. I'm hearing 60 is the new 50. This, of course, makes 50 the new 40, 40 the new 30, 30 the new 20. It seems nobody likes to get old. I do think it's a privilege to reach the age of 60. Regrettably, a lot of people don't make it to 60. Take, for example, Jack and Rose, portrayed by Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet in the movie Titanic. But Brad, they are just fictional characters in a movie. They're not real. Yeah, I know. Okay, putting that to one side, we know that the RMS Titanic sank in the early hours on the morning of 15th of April 1912 in the North Atlantic Ocean. It was a real ship with real passengers, not making it to 60. A lot of people in the icy water, not making it to 60. Jack didn't make it to 60. And thanks to science, we now know the raft that Rose floated to safety on, there was indeed enough room, enough space for 2 people on that raft. Thank you, science. I only mention this because tomorrow we're on a yacht. And if we go down in the icy water, I know Debbie will shimmy over and make room for me on that raft. Come on, Brad. We got a lot of living to do. Sadly, Jack didn't have Debbie. He had Rose. I have Debbie. It's such a privilege to be 60 with my wife, Debbie. Deb continues to shorten her name. Initially it was Deborah, then Debbie, then she went smaller again with just Deb. I fear next it will be the letter D. Just call me D.
It's coming.
Just D. Dee and I have shared so many birthdays together. 60 is a milestone birthday, that's for sure. But my favourite birthday with Dee would have to be her 21st birthday on Kangaroo Island.
Oh,
As the ferry was making its way from mainland South Australia to the island of Kangaroo, awaiting us was a motel room, a hire car, and the weather was to stay sunny and dry for the next 2 weeks. We indeed were experiencing remarkably good fortune. It was like all our Christmases had come at once. Page 2. DTO. I like the phrase, all our Christmases had come at once, meaning that you have everything you could have hoped or wished for. With our motel room, I wish I could say it had an upstairs, a fireplace, and French doors leading out to a patio. But it was a modest room, empty, except for a bed, a lamp, and a kettle. I remember the kettle. It had a very classic design with a wood handle and a stainless steel exterior. Other than that, my memory is a little hazy. I do have clear images in my mind of our time on Kangaroo Island, with sea lions sunning themselves on the beach, endless stairs leading down to limestone caves, and laughing so hard while driving backwards down the main street. In the evening, for the big event, we would play bingo with the locals. We knew how to live back then. I vividly remember we only just settled into our seats and Debbie screams out, "Bingo!" Apparently you need more than one number. We weren't bingo experts. But 3 numbers later, Debbie calls out bingo again, even more confident than before. And this time she had beaten the locals at her own game. Later in the evening at the Lighthouse Cafe, there was a lemon juice incident. Debbie had leaned over the table to garnish my fish with lemon. Somehow managed to squirt sideways and up onto the wall, narrowly missing the Employee of the Month photo. We giggled like honeymoon couples in their early 20s.
We were.
Next night they hadn't even cleaned the wall. Probably thinking, why bother? These troublemakers are here for the next 2 weeks. When I'm released into a new setting, I'm very much like a cat, low to the ground and suspicious. Debbie, on the other hand, is outgoing and full of cheerfulness. You know what I like? Debbie's laugh. It's always close to the surface. She's always ready to laugh and smile. She has the most beautiful smile. She always looks wonderful in photos, even though she doesn't think so. Debbie, as I look around the room, seeing you surrounded by family, I can't help think that you have everything you could have hoped or wished for. It's like all your Christmases have come at once. I love you, and may all your birthdays be Christmases.
I don't have anything prepared, but can I sit?